With that storm on the way, I procrastinated on doing some slight things I wanted to do, but I ain't tripping on it because I really just want to sit on my ass today. But that storm on the way, man. Get ready for that good rain. I should have planted my mango seeds. This is what I should have did. That's what the hell I should have did. But I need some Florida dirt. I don't want to use no Georgia dirt for my mango seeds. Anyway, dog, let's talk about real estate real quick, man. Slight little thing on real estate that I'm learning. Because I'm just a puppy learning these things. Of the big guys, the big wigs. You know, I ain't did shit in my life. I ain't never did nothing. So, um, Rick Ross, they claim allegedly. It's like, mind you, it's a bad market. Just for anything that's, you know what, let's talk about it. So Rick Ross selling his house. That's the issue, a conversation we having. He's selling one of his homes. I didn't know he had a crib in Houston. The issue at hand, you would think, is fucking the money is fucked up right now, dog. Like Floyd Mayweather broke. A lot of niggas is broke. Niggas talking about Ross flying commercial and shit. It's a lot of crazy things right now happening. Diddy ain't making no money. Niggas ain't really trying to get no peace on Star Island when they can go to Lagos Island or go to other little islands on the west coast of Florida, Naples and shit, which I believe Collier County is the most richest, wealthiest place I've ever seen in my life. Now, I'm talking as a regular person admiring the lifestyles of the rich and famous, right? Like we all do. Only difference is I'm from South Florida where Boca Raton at, and I done been to all these places and been inside of these homes. Go look at my shorts if you doubt it. With that said, talk about real estate. They brought up an issue I never seen, which is his personalization of each home that he has. And I said, well, shit, if he's a raw creator and interior, you know, he got like an interior decorator mindset or he got a vision, because it's my big thing, and just for one of you rich niggas to go ahead and do, I want to build a bridge home. There's nothing more beautiful than a bridge home. Like, I remember one house we helped design, and I walked across like this, but it was an inner bridge. It was a bridge inside the house. I still don't know if I ever seen nothing like that, even on no TV. And I seen this in real life where there's a bridge inside the house. And I just remember being in love with that little bridge inside the house. So I was like, yo, what about a bridge outside? And I start Googling and looking up bridge homes. This is my point. He personalized it so much that it's like, okay, the next person buy it. This is the two parts. This is the part of the selling part that's hard. He personalized it so much that if a person was to buy it, let's just say it was a black person with money to buy it, he can come back. You know how niggas is, man, that's my shit. You sleeping in my bed. I created that. I created this. I did that. So it's like you can't even flex with it because everybody gonna say, yo, that wasn't even your ingenuity. That wasn't your ideas. That's the first step. So that's the first problematic thing you come across. The second problematic thing you come across is, let's say to a person without those kind of friends, you know, they was clowning, I don't know if they was clowning 50 Cent. They was clowning Meat Mills. They was clowning him saying that he couldn't afford, or he had to go, he couldn't get backing or a financial creditor to back him on buying a certain mansion. Now, this is a white sales pitch as a wealthy white man speaking to a wealthier white man who can afford that real estate. You want to use Meat Mill as a catapult to say, hey, look, this fancy black guy tried to buy it. He couldn't even buy it. He's a famous rapper. You can have this mansion. To a man ego, black, white, whatever, but particularly white, because it's a man's ego regardless. Oh, yeah, Meat Mill tried to buy this house. He couldn't buy it. And let's just say I'm the CEO of whatever Joe Schmo company, but we doing well. Well, now you just gave me a selling point to why I would want to buy it. What you can't do is sell me Meat Mill old house. You could sell me a house Meat Mill tried to buy and you tell me he couldn't afford. But as a successful white man who's buying a mansion, I don't want to, I'm just call it what it is. I know people don't like the truth. I don't want to buy this house behind no nigga. That's just a fact. I don't, this shit lost value. My other white golf friends at the country club, they gonna clown me about this shit. Oh, you own Rick Ross old home? I bet you. Did you burn down the sheets? Did you burn? You remember what Samuel Jackson said in Django when they find out the niggas slept in the room? He said, "Now we gotta burn the sheets." Like that what the crack gonna say? Crack gonna say, "Man, now I gotta burn the bed." All kind of monkey stakes was going. That ego they have. Only black person that can sell a home that a white person to be inspiring to live. First of all, this is where legacy comes in. Obama. Motherfucker buy a house behind Obama, former U.S. president. Martin Luther King. Okay, Martin Luther King owned this shit. It could be a Malcolm X. Some person that's going to be remembered forever. Like, respect to Rick Ross, respect to every rapper, respect to every musician. You niggas ain't going to be known longer than fucking Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. Just not. 100 years, you niggas is a blip on the radar. Sam Cooke was the fucking Michael Jackson of his time. How many niggas talking about Sam Cooke right now? All you little niggas is talking about Diddy. Maybe he'll outlast niggas off of infamy. But even still, nigga ain't gonna talk about no Diddy 50 years from now. His kids ain't did nothing prominent in their life that'll make you say, oh shit, we gonna talk about Diddy like, no. Sam Cooke was awesome, most definitely. He got a song called, damn, Cupid. He got a song called Cupid. Look up Sam Cooke, Cupid. Beautiful song. My point that I'm big Joe Turner. I thought when he said Joe Turner, I was thinking of Joe Jackson. Point is though, his customization of his crib with his personalization of the RR, it takes from a lot of people, even blacks. Like I said, the black person reason they're not buying it is you don't never want to take the risk of a person being able to come back and say you got more. Like for instance, Holyfield. First of all, it's a smart business decision Ross did. Like, he got that shit on basically a short sale. Let's just call it a short sale. Nigga, like, the house was worth about 30, 40 million. That nigga got it for 4. Only thing I said was, this is why they'll never give a nigga like me no money. Bitch, you know how rich I would be if I had, like, any significant amount of fucking money ever in life? Nigga, I got this shit out the mud, the bottom of the mud. I got this shit where the earthworms and chiggers be at, nigga. You know what a chigger is, nigga? Got this bitch where the goddamn squirrels be at, out the burrow, shit. And my point that I'm making, if you would have gave me, it would have really been a never broke again, because I don't gamble. I don't do no hard drugs. I'm already fucking winning. We talk about niggas that do coke. Ain't nobody never convinced me. Ain't nobody ever gonna convince me to put no fucking coke up my nose. Yeah, I have my little silk, I have my motherfucking drink. But it's in moderation to where I'm cognizant of what the fuck I'm saying. Sometimes you catch me a little bit leaning, but guess where I'm at? I'm in a motherfucking house in my comfort zone. I got no vices. That's the first part. That's why they don't want a nigga like me to be in no kind of prominent position, because they usually take drug addicts. Look at your favorite rappers. All them niggas is drug addicts. Or they got a weakness in gambling. They got some kind of deficiency where they can be exploited. That's the first thing. I say that to say Ross had none of that shit at that. I'm not even saying he got it now, but what I'm saying is Ross' biggest advantage wasn't just that he was great at music, which he is, but the nigga didn't think like you niggas. Let's take the same joke that we clown him on, which is clown worthy to clown this nigga on. Because we don't like no COs, nigga. That's a fact, nigga. Me included. But what a CO stand for under his guys is a nigga who made a career decision. This was a man with a career and a goal and a mindset that if he wouldn't have been Rick Ross the rapper, he would have been Rick Ross the homeowner, because COs make homeowner money. That's a fucking career. That's not a job. Let's get it understood. So he was going to fucking be successful. It's just how successful was he going to be? So you take a nigga who is disciplined enough to have a career, which most rappers don't have before they become a rapper. Rap is their career. Now you apply that and you put me a bunch. All I gotta do is compete with ex-drug dealers and junkies. Nigga, I'm finna run circles around. I gotta compete with NBA niggas and NFL niggas who had niggas doing they fucking homework for them. Niggas can't even read. Floyd Mayweather's of the world, etc. Man, nigga, I'm finna run circles around these niggas. So the fact that he was able to buy the crib at a discount rate It's almost like stealing candy from a baby. It's like, damn, this shit this easy to make this money make money for me. Having said that, hell of an investment. Don't blame him for fixing it how he want to fix it because like it's the biggest crib in a state. How many people can say I got the biggest house in the state and probably top 15 biggest in the country? Not that many people get to say that shit. I'm not the top 15 wealthiest person in the country, but I got the top 15 biggest house off of bright mind, big brain. Matter of fact, I would change my name. I would change my. I think Rick Ross got one last metamorphosis. If I was Rick Ross, I'm no longer Rick Ross or Rose. My name Big Brain. Call me BB. Bitch, you know Benjamin Netanyahu gonna be irrelevant soon. So nigga, just be the new BB. Big Brain. What rapper ever called itself Big Brain? I'm making that word up right now. Big Brain, BB Rock, BB Chains, nigga, BB Bags, nigga, BB this, BB that, nigga, double B, nigga, two B's, B two times, whatever, nigga. B2K, all that, B2X, nigga, whatever. So, Big Brain. Because he's using his big brain on these niggas. He's using a regular, let me put some shit together ass nigga brain with Uber money. See, they don't give regular, let me put some shit together ass niggas that Uber money. It's just let me put some shit together out of this little money and make it look great. You give a nigga with a brain without any vices, kiss my ass. I say that to say back to this Houston mansion. Fam got the Houston mansion. And I'm not reading no comments right now. So for all those who want me to read comments, I'm just not indulging. I'm just popping shit. Anyway, damn, Fam get the Houston mansion and he customized it and he having a hard time selling it because some people are worried that if they're of that, you know, if I'm a podcaster, if I'm a streamer, I'm getting my money or trying to come up on a property, a statement property. Yeah, your property is a statement property, but it's your statement. And to come behind you with your statement. Let's just say it was a property that you, now mind you, it was tucked and ducked because I ain't never heard them having no house in Houston, even though I don't follow niggas like that anyway, but still I never like seen them do no promos or campaigning from the shit. If it wasn't so personalized with your initials, even you could take the initials out, you can get it removed, but everything is symbolically you. Now I said to myself, I keep the kitchen. The kitchen is dope. The kitchen is just something like one of one that you can't deny. You got like a game room with like a half a car or some shit. I keep that because we all like cars. But as far as the bedroom, and that's a dope bedroom. I've seen like plenty more. When you start getting into people who ain't even millionaires, but with like 600 bands, 500 bands, you start seeing the customized headboards built into the wall and shit. When they make like, that's, everybody has those. But what I'm saying is, that particular custom, I don't want to feel like I'm fucking nobody in your bed is basically what I'm saying. And a white man don't want to feel like they coming behind a rich nigga. They don't mind coming behind wealth. There was a black guy hitting on Oracle at one point, light-skinned guy, I can't remember his name. It's a lot of black people with wealth that you guys don't even know nothing. No, I ain't talking about no streamers, because I don't know a lot of streamers. I'm an old dude at this point. But the houses they left behind or left on the market, you couldn't tell it was personalized to be there, so boom. And then a lot of sellers, you would think they'll be smart enough to try to keep their name out of the fold and be like, hey, listen, I got a house. I need this sold. Do not market this house as mine. Just market it as a house that's recently become available. So this goes to show you guys, you big balling ass niggas, houses are kind of like cars. You go to adding all these rims, depreciating the fucking car. Nobody want that big ass rim shit. Give me the factory base. Well, I can goddamn customize it myself. Don't tell me. Like, you know what's so funny when you see online? Because I'm going to tell you a vice that I got. It ain't a vice because I'm a notorious window shopper. I'm just obsessed with looking at this this GT Ford Mustang. A new GT Shelby Coyote 5.0. Jesus Christ. I'm so in love with that damn car. I can't get it out my head. But at the same time, I won't dare touch it. Not for the price that it's listed at. And when I see the other 5.0s from the older model, the last generation, motherfuckers try to sell point B. Well, I got custom skirts. I got custom spoiler. I don't give a damn what you put custom in it. That's too much. I don't think your car is valued any higher because of what you overpaid to get. What if I could put that same part on that car myself for free? The labor is free. I just need the part. So, what if I could add my own throttle bodies, my own crankshafts? I don't need you to tell me about what you spun on this car. I need you to tell me how much you're willing to part with it for. Same thing with these houses. You go to doing this, you do that, you put your name in the pool, you put your face on the damn statue in the front, or whatever the case may be. If you want to customize your yard or customize your house, do the yard. Get your name cut into the yard, like how people get their name cut into their hair and shit. Do something that it could grow back. Don't do anything that will reflect directly into you, not if you plan on selling it. So far as the customers there, and then they made a good point at this video I just watched. It say when he bought the Star Island property, he tore the mansion before it down. See, I was of the assumption, first of all, that's impressive, right? That's impressive. You tore a mansion down. First of all, it's impressive, but when you talking about Uber money and when you thinking, like I said, big brain, I know how it's impressive from like us regular mere mortals. But I'm the type of nigga, I'm taking everything I can pawn out of this house before I sell this bitch. This shit going to storage and going to pawn. We selling everything we could sell. We getting this money back. If this house is worth, let's say we buy it at $6 million. Let's say there's $2 million worth of work into this house. We gonna try to recoup as much as the $2 million of work into that house as possible. If I gotta save the doors, save the windows. I'm talking about, when I say save, I'm talking about salvage. Salvage the doors, sell it on the secondary market. Every piece of metal that was no good, we scrapping it. All the pipes, all the every damn. We gonna fucking milk this damn house today. You know how a bitch like script a car? You can sell a car or you can script it. You could be a U-Pull-It. Y'all ever heard of U-Pull-It? They call it a LKQ. They break they don't sell the car. They get the butter from the duck. They say, you know, we gonna sell every piece, everything we can out this damn car. We gonna sell you the button that let the window up. We're going to sell you the little clips that keep the upholstery on. We're going to sell you the rear view, the side view, the tail light. Nigga, we're not selling you the car. And then they going to make 10 times what they could have sold the car for. That's what I would do if I'm tearing down the mansion. With that said, he tore down the mansion, built his own mansion in his own likeness, which I think is symbolic because that states to me that he didn't want to come behind the next person. He wanted his dream. So he got to look at it in that regard. If you try to sell something at 11 million, respectfully to Houston, Houston ain't got a beach. I never heard of Houston Beach before. I don't, in me personally, just the way my mind set up, I don't think no property that ain't waterfront. I don't give a fuck about no lake. Give a fuck about no river. Give a fuck about the ocean. Nigga, I want to look out. I want this shit to be like Bad Boys 2. At the end of Bad Boys 2, they at Martin House and they in the damn pool. And the dog done fucked around and flipped the little pool. Now, they was on some bum-ass pool because it was like an over-the-ground pool. But the point I'm making is, the dog flipped the pool upside. And then they go flying from the pool to the ocean. That's what the hell I'm talking about. Nigga, I need to look out back and see nothing. When I come outside in the backyard at night, I need to see ocean, ocean, and more ocean. And you know how you know you seeing ocean? Because it's pitch black. I don't need to see nothing but a damn lighthouse fucking bleeping from fucking miles away offshore. Or a booby or some shit floating, beeping. Or maybe a ship passing way like. That's what I need to see. I don't need to come out to a lakefront property and alligators is trying to eat me in the dark. I gotta deal with all these damn snakes because I want to get a waterfront, freshwater property. Kiss my nigga ass. These are the problems that come with freshwater, lakefront property. I live on the lake. I live on the river. Yeah, you got snakes and alligators and all this shit. Iguanas, all this shit. Fuck nah. Give me the ocean every time. So, I say that to say, I personally, had I been a rich nigga, I wouldn't value no inland property in no inland city. They call it landlocked. I don't want no landlocked city without a coastal line. And especially if I'm not on the coastal line. I don't value that as no $11 million property. I don't give a fuck how big you build the bitch. It could be 10,000 square feet, 15,000 square feet, 20,000 square feet. It's not worth no 11 million. That just no nothing over double figures. Period. And so nothing 10 digit. So my bad. I said 10 digit. Nothing 8 digit. So with that said, when you start looking at the aspect, okay, well, shit, it's 8 digits, whatever, whatever. Um, this what potential buyers can be. Like I said, bro, I think his best bet as far as this Houston house is take it off the market. Allow the economy to first start seeing where the economy is at. Now, some people say he could be taking a loss. Well, if this shit go to crash and more, how? Well, then that's the risk you take. Otherwise, I gotta play the long game, bro, which is the hard game to play because you don't want. See, that's the problem when you personalize the house too. The smart thing is just rent that shit out, 40 bands, 30 bands a month. Rent it out to a wannabe baller. It's plenty of them. I'm gonna spend this 30 to be in Rick Ross crib, but the problem is these niggas finna be online every damn month. Look at me, look at my background, nigga. I got the double line, nigga. I'm in Rick Ross crib. And then it devalue your brand. Because I got this old peon ass nigga that's probably gonna do 6 months of 30 grand, which is 180 bands. And then he gonna be getting evicted. It's like a rich, like classless renter or some shit. You know, the renter that knows that they don't got the finance to be at that place, but they just wanna do it anyway. And then they wanna go through the long eviction process, and that shit get dragged out, etc., etc. That's the risk of renting it. Now, if you rent to a company, that'll be smart. Like, if I'm Rick Ross, I'm looking at the market. I'm talking to my realtors like, hey, what companies want to have like a home they send their workers to? Because I know of businesses like that did that for their workers where the business itself is wealthy. Let's just say it's an Oracle. I don't want to keep using Oracle as an example, but it's a big company. It's an Oracle. Man, I need these guys out in Houston because we got these data centers going up and we need some guys heading it out. We got some ITs we're going to send for support. Okay, we need them to be housed for a year to make sure this facility goes as well. Okay, well, the way a lot of big companies like to do is, hey, listen, I'm not going to put you in a hotel. I'm going to put you in a property. And I'm going to rent this property. And you're going to stay there with some other people for a year. That's, if I'm Ross, it's sort of like a realtor does, not a realtor, but a landlord does. They love to rent to Section 8. Because what Section 8 is? Guaranteed money every month. Ain't got to worry about this nigga losing their job, quitting their job, whatever. I need this guarantee. Section 8 is guaranteed. Same thing with a business. I don't need nobody defaulting on the rent after 6 months. I need that 2-year contract. You sign this 2-year lease. 40, 30, 40 a pop. In that, I get to watch the market and see what the market does. In that 30 or 40 a pop, I done made what? 30 times 10, 300 grand. I done made 360. Mind you, I said that's 360 at 30 grand each year. In 2 years, that's 360 is 620. If I can do it for 40, I'm looking at what? 40 and 10 is 400, 480. 480 in 2 years. That's 44, that's 8, that's 960. I'm looking at 960 bands I done made in these 2 years versus just paying my property taxes and just saying I ain't gonna have nobody in this bitch. And by me leasing it to a business, I know I had some respectable people who low key. Like if I had some IT techs living there, nobody trying to go live and say, look, I'm in Rick. They might try to show a little friend or two or whatever time, but it's not nobody that's gonna be devaluing my brand. That's how I would look at it. But what I wouldn't do is be listing it at no crazy price, because one thing I've learned from watching videos and learning is when you list a property, you have to come with it correct the first time. Because the first time you overlist that property and you got to drop, bitch, you never going to stop dropping. The reason I say that because the next person going to say, well, why you dropped the first time? Well, how did you go from, let's just say he started at 11. He's at 10.5 right now. How did you go from 11 to 9? If you can go to 11 to 9, sure you could come down to this 8. And if I'm somebody in the background and I hear this man about to get it for the 8, I tell you, hey, bro, I got 7 right now, nigga. You know that's the old hood shit. Old hood, nigga, when you want a car, you let's say a nigga trying to sell a car for 2,500. You say, bitch, I'm finna take these 1,700 and put in that nigga face, bitch. Hey, I got 1,700 right now. I said 25, now I got 1,700 right now. You can take it or leave it, bro. Nigga gonna take that bitch every time. Smart, man. Bitch, I turn the 17 down. I go post the bitch online for 2 bands. I can't even get the 2. Now I'm back asking for 17 with a motherfucker that ain't even got it in my face. So that's the risk of when you post. I don't know. And Rick Ross recently said some shit to niggas when they seen him ride. I think he took that shit very personal. When they caught him on the flight, he did a funny video about pumping some gas. I thought that shit was funny as shit. But it also let me know he's sensitive because it's like feeling some kind of way. And it's like he said, man, y'all stay out of rich niggas' business. We not. We not. It's so fun to talk about. It's funny to see because it's like you see motherfuckers sweat. It's like, dog, live your life, dog. Like Rihanna say, bro, I'm here for it all. I'm here to clap when you do great, and when you fall, I'm here to laugh, nigga. I'm here to do both. I don't want nobody to die, but as long as you get to keep your life, if you fall on your head like Floyd, bitch, I'ma laugh. And if you ball just like Floyd, nobody, bitch, I was under every Floyd video, like. I'm talking about when it was hard. And listen, I came up under that baby umbrella of niggas talk shit to a bitch, throw up, like niggas stun on the bitch for life. Talk about niggas fake it till you make it type shit. When Stunner was talking about he was 24 and he was 30. And Juvie, he was telling people Juvie was 18, Juvie was 24. I'm talking about that era of like just stunting. Fucking Floyd flipped all that shit on his head. Floyd showed you niggas the real #1 stunner, the #1 stunner of all time. And now the brokest nigga of all time. It was fun for both. It was fun to watch the rise, fun to watch it be sustained, and now it's funny and sad, but more so funny. Look at the fall off. The fall off is real. Now this is when you start using it as teaching points. I can't teach a nigga how to be rich because I ain't never been rich. But what I can teach a nigga is don't do this stupid shit. Don't do that stupid shit. You ain't see what that nigga did? I could teach that. I could teach a nigga, hey man, Rick Ross flew. See, this is the part where he ducked, and we're gonna go out the Rick Ross shit. I just want to say this last point, which Rick Ross should have did, but he didn't take that approach because his ego. Rick Ross flew commercial because it was feasible. He can't tell you niggas that because you niggas live for the I'm a boss every second of my life, nigga. Everything is luxury, nigga. Everything is... No, nigga, this shit was feasible. I had a good time with the homies. Ball Grease ain't got it to be motherfucking paying no motherfucking Rick Ross money. Trick that ain't got no Rick Ross money to be paying that nigga like that. I'm going to support my niggas who don't got it like that to be really flying me out here like that. So I fly myself out. But I ain't finna fly myself out at a deficit. That's all he had to say. But then if he said like that, maybe Ball Grease looking like this, maybe Trick looking like this. So, okay, nigga, I won't say it like that. I just go take another route and say, hey, man, nigga, this, that, this, and that. But it's affecting him. Now, he got these funny-ass videos where he's, like, pumping his own gas. Even though he was heading up a company. I don't know. I think Rick Ross was, like, trying to sponsor a company that delivers gas. So that's kind of like a hypocrisy in itself because, fam, you back in a company, which I think is a dope idea. They bring the gas to you. So you're out here pumping gas that's not believable, especially when you're investing in the company that brings you gas. You can have the gas delivered to you. But I get the point. It's symbolic to say. And see, this is what I think he missed out on. He missed out on the opportunity to be normal. Hey, man, I'm a normal nigga, man. I know I'm rich as fuck. I'm from Carroll City. Bitch, like, I know y'all niggas call it Miami Gardens, but bitch, I'm from Carroll City, Carroll Mart, all that shit. Nigga, 183rd and such and such, whatever avenue. So, found that was an opportunity he missed out on. And that's what I hate about myself, because sometimes when I meet like another regular person, I be talking shit without even trying to talk shit. And then it's not to that person get rubbed the wrong way and I can feel it in hindsight. And I said, damn, I think I rubbed them the wrong way. Rather than just be legit, regular. Bitch, I got coupons galore, nigga. Let me show you niggas some shit, bitch. You kidding me, shit. Today I ain't had no coupon, but I'm gonna tell you how I was able to save. Nigga, I just wanna show you these, like, repeated over and over coupons, nigga. Like, nigga, I'm legit, nigga. Shout out my auntie. Now I got faucet water in the freezer right now, shit. Like, look at this shit, though, bruh. You see, real dot, nigga, real dot, cause it was used, bruh. Like, we don't pump fake, like, real dot, cause it was used. That's solid way, shit. Nigga, let me just show you how rich a coupon. Nigga, how rich and coupons I am, dog. Nigga, I'm coupon rich on you niggas, jit. Nigga, I'm coupon rich on you niggas, jit. Nigga, I'm coupon rich. Look, Global Life trying to send niggas some shit. That's some other shit. Let's see, I think I done ran to the end. Bottom line, nigga, I'm coupon rich on you niggas, jit. On hand, bitch. Bitch, we go for BOGOs over here, jit. Like, nigga, you can't have nothing in this world. And I don't know what. I did it. Trump said some rich nigga recently said it, and I was so happy to hear a rich nigga say. I just thought it was too late. There's like you can't have nothing by spending everything. You can't. Nobody never taught the young folks, white or black, what you supposed to accumulate. Nigga, shout out to John Gotti. The feds asked John Gotti, how did you get this money? He said, I accumulated it. That's my favorite fucking speech of all time, bitch. I accumulated it. Fuck you mean, how did I get it? It ain't fall out the sky. This is a matter of time, course of time. Accumulating. A little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. A lot there, a little here. A lot here, a little there. Bitch, this shit don't never fall out the sky. So I just want to say that for all the, promising guys that's doing great. All the fellow, I don't want to call nobody a fellow streamer because I'm not a streamer. And clearly I pissed somebody off in this life, which I could care less about, that has went out the way to blackball me. But I could care less about that because it's like everybody's blackballing somebody. And the funny part about it is the people, that's why I'm telling you I'm not griping about it. Because the people that's blackballing are getting blackballed by somebody bigger than them. This shit is like, it remind me of good times when what's her name? Malona? When Malona was watching somebody from the back of the window, the mirror, and while she watching them, supposed to be reporting on who's stealing, somebody watching her. And they had been watching her so much that at the end of the episode, after she reported them, somebody been watching them. And it just goes to show it's so many levels, somebody sitting on top of your head. So far be it for me to be like, man, somebody blackballing me, because whoever blackballing me getting blackballed, and whoever blackballing them getting blackballed. It's just different levels. Maybe they open up a bigger net for them to cast their net. But bitch, that don't mean they ever gonna get to be to a certain height. Because I would like to think almost like an alien, right? Like I look at this shit like a simulation often. If we're being controlled by bigger forces than actual humans, right? Because we all say God, right? But let's just say our God was an alien of another life form, different planet, higher intellect, whatever, then we can never fathom. Because that's what our God ultimately... Think about what God is supposed to be. God is an alien. God has an ability to outthink any human times 20. He's smarter than AI. He's smarter than humans. He has special abilities. He's mastered physics. He's mastered chemistry. He knows it all. Well, that's a higher civilization. That's a higher... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if animals think humans are aliens or animals think humans are God. An animal can't drive a car. An animal can't construct a car, make a house. An animal don't know how to extract oil from the earth, refine that oil into gas, etc., etc. Humans do. I imagine the animal look at us bewildered. Like, what? How did you do that? How did you give me this delicious dog food out of cardboard? You must be God turning water into wine. So I say that to say higher beings, higher intellects, and damn, I lost my point. I was talking about higher intellects. I'm about to get on 2K and say fuck this shit. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. Oh yeah, I was talking about the black ball part. As far as the black ball part goes, I never gripe on being. I've done this in the past, but I will never do it as the man that I am currently, and the man that I've been currently, because it makes no sense. Like, to stop me from being seen by the masses, okay. Because what ultimately matters to me is me being heard by my family and me being heard by the people I value. And that's always face to face. That's something no man can stop, and especially not face to face. So that's my take on it. I don't think, like, so for all you guys out there who got bigger platforms than myself, who complain about, man, they're blackballing me or they're this. Nigga, please, we don't want to hear that shit. Who don't get blackballed? Who hasn't been blackballed at one point in their life? You either keep pushing and push through, or nigga, it is what it is. But regardless, nigga, as long as you can appease the people that mean something to you in your real life, this shit is all for naught. Like, who cares? Like, it's just a blip on the radar, if you ask me. Anyway, let me read these comments and get up out of here. I mean, somebody said Diddy, whatever. Big Joe, old bluesman, black kids today. Never heard of Stevie Wonder. I ain't gonna say that. I was about to get like offended, but you might be right. Somebody said hello. Somebody say, can you name a Stevie song? I bet you can, but you're not today's kids. Of course I can. That's why I want to name one. What's up, Ghost? Balaj? I don't know. Anyway, love, y'all take care of that part.